People have been living in North America for a long time. A very long time. But how long is that time exactly? Well, it's kind of a mystery. Archaeologists have been trying to find scientific evidence, well, for a long time, in order to answer this very question. Most scientists agree that Native Americans migrated from Asia during the last ice age. They were living in Texas by about 16,000 years ago. But how did they get here? Maybe they came in boats. It's possible, but archaeologists have never found evidence of boats this old. If there is evidence of boats, it's really hard to find. You see, the Earth's surface changes a lot over long periods of time. During very cold times, the Earth's ice caps expand, drawing water out of the oceans and revealing new land. If it gets a little warmer, the ice retreats and the oceans rise. So any evidence of Ice Age coastal campsites is probably deep underwater. There are other possibilities too. For example, maybe they walked over. Scientists know that 70,000 years ago it got a little warmer and some ice retreated, creating an ice-free strip of land that you didn't have to be an Olympic skater to cross. If people did walk over, we haven't found any signs of it. We have genetic evidence that animals went back and forth a whole bunch then, but people, not so much. Things got colder and icier and harder to cross here again about 25,000 years ago. It stayed super cold until about 13,000 years ago, but we know people were already here 16,000 years ago. Doing the math, that means they were here 3,000 years earlier than we have evidence of them walking over. This is our mystery. How were they already there? They either used boats and the evidence is underwater, or walked over like way earlier than we thought. By 13,000 years ago, the climate warmed and the ice receded again. There is lots of evidence that people walked back and forth at this time until rising oceans covered the land. Once, scientists thought that these crossings were the first into North America. Now we know they were part of a more complicated migration story, which is a fancy way of saying we don't know, but we're working on it. No, it wasn't aliens.